Some more Aaron Rodgers drama. I gotta be honest with y'all, I really don't mind it at this point. Welcome back to Pro Sports in the Know, where today we're gonna be discussing everything about Aaron Rodgers. Like it's a reality TV show, to be honest with y'all, and it's gonna be a banger, trust me, y'all. We're really gonna be talking about Aaron Rodgers with his next move, and I mean, this dude's career is just absolutely wilder than a soap opera on steroids. Is he gonna retire and meditate in a cave, or is he gonna join a new team to chase one last ring? Or really, is he just gonna bend down on his knees and start a cult? We're gonna be diving deep into this one, so make sure you guys subscribe to stay in the know about everything NFL and NBA. I really do appreciate it, and let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Let's go ahead and kick it off here with the breakup of the century. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are officially donezo. You know, after 2 seasons of really pure chaos, the Jets were like, yeah, we're good, bro. Right? Season 1, we're looking 3 snaps, and then his Achilles goes kaput, right? He spends the rest of the year looking like a wizard and saying cryptic quotes, and I gotta be honest with y'all, I don't blame the Jets for them not wanting him anymore, right? Season 2, though, he did actually look solid, 28 touchdowns and 11 picks, but the Jets were 5-12, and honestly, I don't know if I can blame Aaron Rodgers for that, because the Jets are really just not a very good franchise. It's not in their DNA to win games, let's just put it that way. And so, new head coach Aaron Glenn, yes, there is a new Aaron in this situation, don't get him mixed up with Aaron Rodgers, and GM Darren Moogie were basically, yeah, they were like, thanks for the, weird vibes, but we're gonna kick you out, right? And I mean, players were salty. Quentin Williams threw a tantrum on X with a thumbs down emoji, which honestly, I'm not too sure why, because I don't know why you would want Aaron Rodgers on your team with all the drama he brings you, but the writing was on the wall, right? Rodgers brought more drama than the Kardashian reunion, to be honest with y'all. And I mean, there was Pat McAfee rants, there was darkness retreats, there was that one time he blamed the turf for his life choices. I mean, it was a circus, to be honest with y'all. It was a hilarious and glorious circus that I was proud to be a part of. And so now he's a free agent, right? And the NFL is buzzing like a group chat after a messy breakup. Where is this dude gonna go next? Let's go ahead and dive into the options, because Rodgers has a lot more plot twists than a Marvel movie at this point. First up on the rumor was the Los Angeles Rams. And I mean, yeah, apparently Aaron Rodgers was just like, yo, LA, let's go ahead and make a movie together. And they kind of have to kick Matthew Stafford to the curb. And I mean, I gotta be honest with y'all, this is not a quarterback trade-in program. Word on the street is Aaron is drooling over the idea of tossing to Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams, all while Sean McVay whispers sweet play calls in his ear. And oh, get this, he wants to drag Davante Adams along in the ride, and he just got released. So I mean, I gotta be honest with y'all, it could happen. But I mean, go ahead and picture that, right? Rodgers and Davante Adams reunited once again. He's even willing to take a pay cut, which is kind of wild. I mean, he's 41 with 4 MVPs, and he's out here begging like it's a Craigslist ad. Veteran quarterback, slightly used, comes with a wide receiver. I mean, that's not bad if you're looking at other NFL franchises. They kind of need receivers. But Stafford's over here like, dude, I just won a Super Bowl a couple years ago. Chill out. I'm not going anywhere. And guess what? Stafford restructured his deal and stayed put. So Rams fans, you guys are safe from the A-Rod roller coaster for now, and I gotta be honest with y'all, you guys should be happy about that. But I mean, he's probably soaking in a yoga class somewhere. Gotta be honest with y'all, muttering about how LA doesn't get his vibes. Next up here, we're going literally in the same state of New York with the New York Giants. Yes, Aaron Rodgers reportedly slid in their DMs and was like, hey, Big Blue, you missed me yet? And I gotta be honest with y'all, after striking out with Stafford, the Giants are desperate for a quarterback. They're basically swiping right out on every veteran in the association right now, and Aaron's like, hey, I'm your guy, right? I mean, here's the problem though, right? We look at their offensive line. It's a line that is, not really much of a line, and it's more of a mat for defenders. Rodgers gets sacked so fast. I mean, I don't think that this dude would be saying anything before he would be eating dirt, right? At 41 with Achilles, that's still sending him hate mail. Does he really want to sign up for that punishment? I'm picturing it now. Week 1, he's screaming at the old line, block somebody, you clowns, with a Giants... Well, the Giants fans, they just chant back, bring back Danny Jones at this point just to mess with him. And I mean, insiders are like, oh, it wouldn't shock us if he lands there. But I mean, I gotta be honest with you, it would shock me to see him go week 4 without a limp. And I mean, the Giants, their fan base is split in half as well. Half of them are begging for a savior. The other half is like, nah, we've suffered enough with this dude's drama. Either way, it would be comedy gold if he went to New York and tried to survive that dumpster fire. All right, for funsies, let's go ahead and throw out some of these wildcard teams in the mix, because who doesn't mess with wildcard teams, right? First off, let's go ahead and start with the Las Vegas Raiders. Their quarterback situation last year was a straight up clown show. I gotta be honest with y'all. Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew were basically playing musical chairs for that job. And I mean, I gotta be honest with y'all, Tom Brady is now lurking in this ownership group. So he could be saying like, Aaron, let's go ahead and vibe in Vegas, right? Let's go ahead and, you know, go gamble, right? He'd probably spend half of the season at the craps table, and he's gonna be rolling dices instead of, you know, throwing spirals. I could honestly see that. Imagine him rocking a Raiders jersey while losing 20K on blackjack. I gotta be honest with you, that's iconic, and I would love to see that on Twitter. Then there's the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, let's say, were, you know, not horrible this year, honestly, but I mean, I think Mike Tomlin could just be like, screw it, let's go ahead and sign Aaron Rodgers. You know, Rodgers in the black and cold, waving a terrible towel and arguing with the ref like it's a stand-up routine. I gotta be honest with you, I would pay good money to see that, you know. Plus, Tomlin's chill vibe might actually tame Aaron Rodgers' chaos for once, and by for once I mean like for like 5 minutes. That's not gonna happen. But there's also the craziest one here. If Rodgers goes back to the Packers, I know I'm unhinged for saying that. Like, I definitely should not be saying that at all. Betting favors have jumped from plus 4,800 to plus 1,500 recently, though, which is like, you know, a 0.1% chance. Jordan Love's definitely going to be chilling as the quarterback one, though. But imagine, you know, Aaron Rodgers strolling in. He's got his man bun going, right? He's got a smirk. He's like, miss me? I gotta be honest with y'all, I don't think that the Packers fans would. I don't know. I mean, I'd be here for, you know, popcorn. You know, it'd be very entertaining. I'd love every single second of the meltdown. I just, like, love Aaron Rodgers in the association. He just brings all the drama, especially as a Texans fan, because he's not coming to Houston. All right, so let's go ahead and get real here for a sec. What if Rodgers just, like, retires? I mean, he's 41, right? He's got more money than he ever will need in his entire career. He's already got a Hall of Fame plaque waiting. Like, why is he gonna keep grinding at this point? Maybe he's like, you know, screw it, I'm done. I'm just gonna go live in Malibu, you know, drink some pina coladas and start a podcast called Aaron's Aura, where he just rants about UFOs and just like random conspiracy theories. I could see it, but I mean, no, he's way too stubborn for that, honestly. He told TMZ that he's got some juice left. Whatever that means. Probably some weird herbal smoothie that he's drinking. That's herbal, not herbal, sorry. But I mean, he is training in Cali right now, and you know, he's looking all zen. He's posting, you know, more cryptic Instagram stories with captions like, the journey continues. Bro, the journey's been continuing since I was in preschool, and I'm a senior right now. I mean, let's just go ahead and wrap it up, right? But if he does retire, imagine the farewell tour. Every stadium giving him a standing O. Like, every broadcaster is going to be kissing his ring. I mean, and then he pieces out in a memoir called Darkness and Touchdowns. And on top of that, if he added my life as a Rebel quarterback, that would be so fire. I'd read it just for the inevitable chapter about how the Jets ruined his life and, you know, just how he wasted his 2 years there. So what's Aaron Rodgers really after? Well, he told some random reporter that he wants two things: a team that actually wants him, shocker, and a squad that can win now. So, you know, that's pretty cool, right? I think everyone wants that. But I mean, looking at his stats last year, 6.7 yards per attempt, 90.5 passer rating, and not exactly MVP numbers, to be honest with you. He's more of like a pretty good Rodgers now, not like a prime Rodgers. You're not going to get the 2011 version unless he's hiding a DeLorean somewhere, but I don't think he is, right? I mean, teams might snatch him as a bridge quarterback, which, you know, that wouldn't be horrible, right? As they try to groom a rookie quarterback, but you're not going to be contenders with a 42 Aaron Rodgers who has a pretty solid chance to ditch you for like 10 days in a darkness retreat and miss like 2 weeks. I just think that, you know, the clock's ticking, and I really do wonder what Aaron Rodgers is going to do here. All right, y'all NFL fans, where is Aaron Rodgers going to end up going? Is he going to be a Ram? Is he going to be a Giant? Is he going to Vegas? Is he going to Green Bay for the ultimate troll move of all time, or is he just gonna leave us all hanging? I gotta be honest with y'all, I think he might leave us all hanging, and that would definitely suck. But go ahead and drop your wildest comments in the comments below, not the description. That is what I choose. The guy's career is a fever dream, and I'm living for every twist. And if you guys love this breakdown, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to stay in the know about everything NFL. I really do appreciate it, and let's go ahead and see where Aaron Rodgers draws the circle out. I think that it's gonna be interesting. Definitely. But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys again.